I am just going in with some Brighten and Boost Regulating Vitamin C Serum. I was quite fortunate. I grew up with quite clear skin. And then in 2020, I started experimenting with skincare because that was like the whole thing online. And so I got really excited and I was like, okay, I'm going to try all these products, not knowing what I needed and what was best for my face, what the ingredients were. Surprise, surprise, I started breaking out like crazy. And that made a huge knock on my confidence. But I did learn a lot from that process. And the main thing I learned is how important it is to be really mindful of the products you put on your face. Everyone's skin is different. Everyone's needs is different. Not one product is going to work for everyone the same. Boy, did I learn that the hard way. And that's why I really rate and love Skinny Me. You get access to experts without the lengthy waiting times. It's all done through online consultation. So you just go on the website. I specifically want to work on hyperpigmentation. You give them all that information and then you send them pictures of your face with no makeup. They then take all that information, they come back to you with a routine that works specifically for your skin type. That's the game-changing part. I now no longer have to guess if this is going to work for me or not because it's specifically tailored for me. I have the Daily Doser and it's really cute because it has my name on it. One Daily Doser has a month's worth of product. And what's great about that is it's a subscription for service. As soon as it runs out, you're getting the next month's worth of product, which is great because they've taken off all the mental load and each month they change the treatment based on how your skin has progressed. So you do consistent check-ins. They base the treatment on how your skin is progressing. You basically twist it clockwise. Can you see the product that's come out? So this is how much product I would use every evening. In a month's time, when the product is done, I would have my new next month's treatment come through my post. It's so simple and easy. I don't have to do any other mental load. I think the main difference I've noticed is like visually, my skin looks a lot healthier. I'm not breaking out as much. But also mentally, it's made a huge difference. Knowing I have like a reliable skincare routine that's backed by dermatologists, it's like made me feel less stressed about it. If you would like to try Skin and Me for yourself, you can use my code CLIPTHETAZ to get the Skin and Me Daily Doser for just $4.99. This is normally $24.99, so you get £20 off. That's a really good offer. Definitely check it out and let me know how you get on. I have a very exciting package that I want to show you guys. This arrived actually a couple of days ago, but it's been kind of busy, so I've only just got round to opening it because I wanted to open it with you guys. It's so cute! I have got myself the Olympus Muji 2. I think that's how you pronounce it, Muji. I could be wrong there. Mju? You may or may not know, but I've really got into film cameras lately, and it's been an interesting experience. I am very quickly realizing film cameras are very different from digital cameras. It's not as reliable or stable, but it is a new passion of mine. Let me show you what the story's been like so far. So you may have seen a few vlogs back that I bought my very first film camera. This is the Olympus AF10 Super. And I was really excited about it. I bought it from eBay for £100. I used like 2 rolls on this successfully. And then the motor started messing up and now it no longer works. Which is a shame, I know. I should have gone to a more reliable source. If anyone's interested in film cameras, I would not recommend eBay. An expensive lesson I've now learned. I mainly bought this to take on holiday with me. I think the main thing I want to use film cameras for is when I'm away to take more like specific pictures that are memories I'm not gonna have all the time, right? I recently went to Hong Kong and realized this camera is not gonna work. The vlog isn't out yet, it's gonna be out really soon. But basically, long story short, I bought this film camera on holiday. It's great, it works, so we love that. But it's not like the best in terms of picture quality. I have got a couple more trips coming up this year that I would like to take nice film pictures of. So I did my research online and that's when I got this one. And this one I got from filmcamerastore.co.uk. They seem like a more reliable source. At the end of the day with film cameras, you are taking a risk because these are old products, they're secondhand. I got this on 30 quid and it does a job. This one I paid a bit more on because I wanted a nice film camera to have. This one looks like it's in such good condition. It almost feels brand new and it's a lot smaller than any film camera I've had. It's a lot easier to carry around than this one. Let me show you the film pictures I have taken so far. These are some of my favorite ones. I love the portraits of my friends and I just think it's such a special way of capturing memories. If you've watched me for a while, you'll know I'm very big on capturing my life and memories. It's literally what I do do on this channel. So it's not surprising that I have gravitated to film cameras where it's more intentional and it's more present and mindful because I only get one shot. I really have to focus on it, and I like doing that, especially when I'm on trips away. One thing I have noticed about me in the last month or so is I feel like I'm becoming more introverted. I've noticed a lot of the hobbies that I'm into right now are things that I like to do on my own, or when I am around people, I am more observant and quiet than feeling like I need to entertain and perform and converse. That also does depend on the people I'm with. If I'm around people I feel comfortable with, safe with, who know me really well, I feel like I tend to be a lot quieter because I don't feel the need to I don't know, perform as much, I guess. I think lately I've been more intentional about my energy. I prefer to be in spaces where I don't have to perform as much. I hang around with people that I feel the most comfortable with, or I like spending time on my own in my home. I also cook more now. I really enjoy cooking, meal prepping, have more of a routine. And all of this has happened quite naturally. I'm naturally discovering new hobbies that I really enjoy and new skills like swimming and learning French. And even my relationship with the people in my life is much more calmer and more present and more intentional. I don't know what's really caused this. I don't know why it's happened, but I have found myself just naturally being like this, which is interesting. And also in terms of passion projects with work and stuff, I'm creating things that I'm really passionate about. I'm currently wearing my new merch. It's the It's Fine merch. And I really like the way this t-shirt fits on me right now, actually. It says everything is fine on the back, and then the middle line is colored in. I just really like it. I feel like now I'm just way more intentional with every aspect of my life. Before, I would put so much value in terms of my work, and everything else I wouldn't even think about it. It's almost like life was happening to me and I just dealt with it. Whereas now I'm being way more intentional about my skincare, my sleep routine, what I'm feeding myself, meal prepping, who I'm surrounding myself with, the kind of content I'm consuming. Lately I've noticed I find TikTok very overstimulating. It's just so much to take in, and I prefer watching stuff that's a lot calmer. Even the hobbies I'm taking up, like film camera, is a much more quieter hobby. It requires you to be patient and intentional because you only get 26 pictures in a row. So it's just interesting watching my personality evolve and how it's evolving. I also realized I have another film camera. I also bought the Kodak waterproof underwater film camera. I'm going to Greece. That's one of the reasons I learned swimming, and I'm still learning, so I'm still not really good at it. But I wanted to go on more beachy holidays. I never go on beachy holidays because I don't know how to swim, so it didn't make sense to. I realized I can't just keep holding myself back in life like that. Just because you can't do something doesn't mean you'll never know how to do it. The only way to overcome that is by putting yourself out of your comfort zone and trying. And it's actually really cool to try. Sometimes I let the feeling of embarrassment take over, and that has stopped me from doing so many things in life. Making mistakes comes with a lot of guilt for me. I struggle with that feeling, so I was if I don't do it, I won't make mistakes, and then I won't have to feel discomfort. But in the last year, I've gotten a lot better at sitting with discomfort and understanding that it's just a feeling, a normal human feeling that everyone goes through. When you get past discomfort, you find so much freedom and liberation and joy and compassion. So yeah, I took swimming lessons. I took agency of my life. I'm not afraid of the water anymore, and I'm going on a beachy holiday. And so I wanted to take some pictures in the water with a film camera. So I got this for that. We're overcoming so many mental obstacles, and we're building quite a collection of film cameras. I'm excited to try this one out and see how it goes. I think I want to take myself on a solo date this week. I mean, I do a lot of things solo, and right now I'm really enjoying doing things by myself. In fact, I'm almost craving it. I have been spending a lot of time with people in my life, which has been lovely. For some reason, I'm just really craving spending time with myself, intentional time with myself, a hobby or an activity or something. I think it's important to build a relationship with yourself and learn more about yourself, what you're into, what your hobbies, what's your temperament. I'm very much enjoying getting to know this new version of myself that I'm noticing in me. I just find myself feeling a lot softer and calmer and quieter. It's quite nice to experience myself in this way. I never saw myself as a quiet, calm person. I always describe myself as chaotic. I've been feeling quite different these days, which is quite nice. I picked up some peonies from the market, and they're blooming now. This one, all the petals have come off. They're all over my kitchen counter, but they look so pretty. I feel like flowers make such a big difference to the home. You can't help but look at them and just get all happy. Oh, that's nice. I am just getting ready to head out because I need to run some errands. I need to return this dress from And Other Stories. Actually, I don't even know if I need to return it. Okay, I'll try this on again and see if it fits me properly. And if it doesn't to my liking, then I will return this. I also need to pick up some packages and I also need to do a food shop. I just need to pick up a few bits, not everything. This is now my new food shopping bag. My friend went to New York recently and she got me the Trader Joe's tote bag, which I am absolutely obsessed with. It's just a really good tote bag to have because it like has these compartments at the front and the back. It's really strong, it's really comfortable, it can hold a good amount without making my arm hurt. And it's also a good everyday to-go bag. I tend to mainly wear this when I'm running errands because it holds my food shopping in. I think I'm into the very like tote baggy style because I also picked up these bags recently from And Other Stories. I don't know if you can tell, but I really like And Other Stories. It just really works for the style I really like at the moment, and in terms of the fit of the clothing, they fit me really well, which is really important to me. I recently picked up these bags and I really like this style. I particularly really like this color. I think this is just stunning. I'm normally not a handbag person. I prefer something like crossbody because it just feels more comfortable on. I don't have to think about like it slipping off and stuff. But lately I've noticed I really like tote bags and this style. They fit more comfortably on and I love this color. The only problem is it's suede material, which is so not practical. If it's raining, this is gonna get ruined. It's like super hot at the moment. There's no chance of rain. So it's perfect for this kind of weather. The reason why I normally don't gravitate to handbags is because they're on the smaller size and I'm a girly who travels with a lot of things, especially like camera equipment. So I now have a BAP, a big ass bag. I think this color looks really nice with this outfit. The green one will work when I'm wearing like monochromatic colors. Is that the right word? Basically black, white or gray. And then when I'm wearing more brighter colors, I can have the brown one, which is also stunning. But because today I'm running errands, I am gonna go for the classic Trader Joe's bag. I think my friend said it was only like $5 or something like that. I could be wrong, but that is such a good price for what it is. Also, the dress, for anyone interested, is from Hollister. The main thing I like about it is that it's actually quite structured. Like it hugs me really well, really nicely, so it feels like good quality. But the main star is that it's got pockets. One of the reasons I don't wear dresses, I just feel like it's not practical for when I'm like doing stuff, especially like errands. But now I've got my cute Trader Joe's bag and this dress, I'm like ready to go. So let's go. This is my weakness, 50% off sale. I've come to Whole Foods. I don't normally do my grocery shop here. This is very much a treat. I do love a good supermarket and I love this particular Whole Foods. It's just a really nice experience. It makes food shopping delightful. For me, sometimes a solo date is going to a nice supermarket. That's the era of life I'm in right now. And also things like bread. I'm very into sourdough. This is a gluten-free olive and herb sourdough. Oh, actually, I've been bloating a lot lately. Usually after I have pasta. And my friend was like, you might want to look into that and see if you have a gluten allergy. So I might need to look into that. Anyway, this is gluten-free sourdough. And I'm thinking, should I get that? Because every time I have pasta, I like bloat like crazy. Like for a good few hours. It's a lot. I'm hosting dinner this week. So I'm thinking maybe what I'll get from here is dessert because they have some really cool dessert that, again, you don't get in many supermarkets. Look how cute the little gingerbread cookies are. They have really cool cupcakes here too. Look how nice these are. I want to learn how to decorate like this. One thing I've seen just now is they do products from Wales. Small batches, handmade in Wales. I did not think I'd see something like that in Whole Foods. This is raspberry mascarpone mousse. I'm trying to think what's a good dessert that everyone's going to enjoy. I'm quite into fruity desserts at the moment, I've noticed. Like a good fruit tart. But I don't think everyone's into like fruit-based dessert, especially like apple. Not everyone likes apple. I see cinnamon donut, again gluten-free. If anyone bloats like me every now and again, what did you do to help with that? Because I do eat kimchi and I do eat like more like gut-friendly food, but clearly that's not enough. So do I need to just cut out gluten from my diet, and is that really hard to do? Probably. We shall see. There's probably a reason why I haven't done it yet. It's probably because everything has gluten in it. The cookies here are so good. I think they make them with brown sugar, and so they're a bit softer, but a big fan of Whole Foods cookies. Okay, I think I'm gonna get a batch. They're on sale. It would be rude not to. I am hosting, so maybe I'll get some cookies for everyone. Okay, I see the tarts. Maybe I should get a tart. I think I might go for this one. The passion fruit tart looks really good too. Oh, I can get a selection of cake. Got chocolate cake. Maybe I settle for a slice. Oh, that does look good. Tart lemon slice. I think I'm gonna go for this. There's something quite sweet about becoming your own friend. I think there's a big difference between doing life things on your own, like running errands, going to work, and actively choosing to spend time with yourself, like trying out new activities or hobbies, because you enjoy getting to know yourself more. And I have noticed a difference since being like this. I prefer to do more like calm, mindful activities now. And I think the main reason for this shift is because I've started to learn more about myself, and within that, positive things that I really like. And so that's made me appreciate myself more and have more like compassion for myself. And it's crazy how much of a difference just having compassion and kindness for yourself can make. I used to think the default mode was to humble myself and make self-deprecating jokes, which, don't get me wrong, I still definitely do from time to time, but nowhere near as much as I used to. I didn't realize how much of a negative impact that kind of behavior has. It really does hold you back in ways that I didn't even realize. Since being kinder to myself, I feel more content, carefree, and have gained much more appreciation for myself. It sounds silly to say, but I can see the difference in how I show up in my life now. These little changes really do have big impacts. It's really nice to be in this more like positive mindset and just like enjoying who I am right now. I've come to this beautiful cafe. I mean, just look at this background, and it's sunny and glorious. And I'm just gonna have lunch by myself. It's quite quiet here. I feel quite happy. I've got my book. I'm just gonna have lunch by myself. It's gonna be quite cute. Cute little soda date for me with cute little music in the background, with a cute little background. It's just all very great. One or two. I have a bowl. I have been craving avocado salad for a good while now. I wouldn't say I'm a salad person, but I have grown to love avocado, and I really like avocado salad when I've had it out, but I've never made it at home. And I don't know why, because I've looked at some recipes on TikTok and it looks super easy and quick to make. So I'm gonna attempt to make it for the first time today. Me 3 years ago, if you told me that I was craving avocado in a salad, I'd be like, who are you? What have you done? It just wouldn't have sounded like something I would say. But that is the beauty of growth. I don't know why I've suddenly gotten into all of this, but I am enjoying it. I want to try as many different salad recipes as possible. Chickpeas in this would be really good. The good thing about salads is you can be spontaneous and just keep adding. I have chickpeas. Yay! Oh, gonna chop my fingers. One tip they said in the TikTok video is, first of all, separate all the rings and then put it in a bowl of cold water and just let it soak in it for a bit, and that'll take away the sharpness of it, so it's not gonna be like too intense flavors. That is a lot of onion. We're gonna go for 2 avocados. Oh my God, this avocado is so not ripe. And this one's even worse. Oh no, it's like rock hard. This is not going well. I've really been enjoying cooking myself nutritious meals. I don't know why, I find it very fulfilling. And knowing I'm putting like good stuff in my body and being intentional has been really good. As a result, I've been like wanting to try lots of new recipes and stuff. And it's really nice to see my relationship with cooking evolve. I'm a very curious person, but one thing I haven't been the most curious on is cooking and trying new recipes. It's something that in the past I've had to like actively encourage myself to do, whereas now I find myself just naturally gravitating to it, which is really nice. And the food I'm cooking tastes really good, which is always a good incentive. If you guys have any good salad recipes you want to share, let me know in the comment section below. I want to find a really good bean one because like I really like beans, and I know I'm very late to the game on this, but I also want to try the cucumber salad that everyone went crazy for. Was it last year or the year before that? Anyway, we have some lovely avocado. I think I'm going to put 2 avocados in. That'll be lovely. Let's see if the second one is any better. Ooh, okay, this one seems promising. It's a lot softer to cut into. I have a feeling this one's going to be better. See how smoothly that's scooped out? That's what we want. Cucumber, tomatoes, let's do them. Look at the colour on that. That's stunning. The last thing I'm going to put in is chickpeas. I don't know if that's too much. Lots of parsley going in. Oh my God, that is so fun. Look at that before it's all mixed in. That looks so good. Wow, that looks so good. It's so crunchy and fresh. So good. I might put some more lemon on it. TikTok recipes have saved my life. I also saw this feta cheese and olive TikTok where they plate the dish like a checkerboard, so I wanted to try it for myself. It looks like such an easy way to like level up plating for a dinner party, and so fun. I don't think it turned out exactly how I wanted it to. I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to this sort of stuff, but I still think it's a cool way to present food and would like to try more like this. I think it's quite cute. And those are 2 new recipes, and I think they both have been a success. If you have any other recipes you would like me to try, let me know, because I'm very into it at the moment. I'm like really loving it. Any more salads, any more cool creative stuff, let me know, because I am all about trying recipes at the moment. I'll just blimmin' love it. I am meal prepping for the week. I've got my proteins in front of me. I've already marinated the chicken with a spice mix and then just added some more spices to my liking. So I'm gonna make a chicken and rice dish, and I'm also gonna make a bolognese because I feel like bolognese freezes so well. I've made the rice in the rice cooker, so that's gonna cool down, but now I just gotta prep all the like garlic and veggies, and then bish bash bosh, it'll be sorted. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is cook the chicken in here, and then I'll pour it in with the rice and then get started on the meat. I am kind of lazy. At one point I will start making my own sauce, but I do tend to just use a jar of sauce. I've completely forgotten why I went in the fridge. I do this all the time. I genuinely cannot remember why I went in the fridge. Tomatoes. I need tomatoes. Going in with the chicken. I don't know if this is a sign of maturing, but I feel like now self-love to me looks like taking care of myself. And activities like cooking, which in the past felt like a chore, now feel like an activity I enjoy. I also found that I'm a lot more present when I do things, so it doesn't feel like something I need to get done or I'm like rushing on, but almost like play, where I'm trying and learning and discovering. It's just crazy how little mindset shifts can completely change my overall experience on something. I think the reason why I enjoy taking care of myself now is because I like myself more. The more I like myself, the more I want to do these everyday things that make my life easier. It's like this really nice positive cycle. I have just come out of the bath and I feel so nice. It's really hot in London at the moment. Really, really hot. And we do not know how to cope with that because we don't have AC. I think I'm going to leave my hair to dry naturally. We shall see if I regret that with bed hair in the morning. I'm going to end the night doing my evening skincare. I'm going to go in with my Skin and Me Daily Doser. So this is the one that I use in the evening. This is for hyperpigmentation. I think it's also anti-aging. I'm just going to pat it in. You can still see the hyperpigmentation on my cheeks. I don't know what's going on, but my cheeks They really do like to break out. In a few months, I'm hoping I'll look like one of those case studies. My hyperpigmentation will just like go. Thank you so much to Skin and Me for sponsoring this video. Genuinely cannot recommend this brand enough. And if you use the link in my description, then you get the daily doser for $4.99. It's normally $24.99. That's definitely a bargain. And as you guys know, we do love a bargain on this channel. Let's now get ready for bed. I get tired around a certain time now, and I naturally wake up early. So I'm loving that for my body. I feel like my body has become so much more regulated in the last couple of months. My hunger cues, and I eat more consistently throughout the day, and like my body's like craving vegetables and fruit. And I think it's also like a cycle. I'm also doing things that are good for my body. Like I ran myself a really nice relaxing bath before bedtime. So that's probably also what it is. My room has like mood lighting that also like sends me to sleep. I'm not going on my phone and scrolling on TikTok as much anymore. Instead, I'm reading or journaling or cooking. I finally got myself a summer duvet. So this is like a thin one, because I had like my winter duvet, and I don't even know why I even have a winter duvet, because this flat runs really warm, and even in the winter it's too thick. Hopefully I'll sleep a bit better tonight, because even with the windows open, it's still really hot. It's just really, really hot. It's been a really lovely few days. I feel like I've really invested time to spend with myself in a fun way. Just taking myself to the park to read. It's not something I do, but when I did it, it was just like really, really nice. I want to get in the habit of doing that more often, because I think how you show up for yourself kind of paves the way of how you show up for others. If you are kind and compassionate and patient with yourself, and you normalize rest and treating yourself with kindness, then it'll come naturally to treat everyone around you like that, right? Be more understanding, compassionate with others. Your relationship with yourself is the most important relationship you will have in your life. You're gonna be with you your whole life. And I don't think I've always had a healthy relationship with myself. I think we all know that. It's been very well documented online. But I think it's changed so much recently. I just feel very like taken care of. And I feel like lately I'm much more in tune with my body. I feel like I'm meeting a lot of my needs, and I've just created this like safe environment for myself, which is really nice. I truly do feel like I am my own best friend, and I really do enjoy spending time with myself and also invest in myself. Like I feed myself good nutritious food because I want to take care of myself. I invest in my skincare, giving myself baths, sleeping at a decent time and waking up at a decent time. For me now, self-care looks like taking care of myself in every area, and it's just really nice. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed coming along with me. I'm really enjoying vlogging at the moment. It makes me really happy. So I hope you guys are enjoying watching them. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I love you lots. Please know they matter, and I shall see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.